In this lecture, we will learn about pivot tables. So pivot tables are very strong tools which are used to summarize large amount of data. Pivot tables automatically group together similar variables to give a summary of the data. Now let's see an example. So this is a table we have. It is a table from Solid Woodwork Company and they sell the furnitures. So we have 8 columns. The salesperson column, which has salesperson as salesperson 1, salesperson 2, and so on. Then we have products. These are the products these salesperson have sold. So this is chair, showcase, dinner table, coffee table, and so on. Then we have regions. Each salesperson have sold these products in which region. Then we have customers. These are the customers or the companies who have bought these products. On the date, this is the date column. So this is the date which the product has been bought, the cost of each product, and the number of items bought. And this is the total cost. Now, if we need to know the sale made by each salesperson, we can either do it by applying filters one by one to sum of the sales by each salesperson. So we have to select a column or the table. So let's select the column. Then let's go to data, create a filter. And if from here, I select only salesperson 1. So if I clear all and select salesperson 1 and click OK, I have only salesperson 1, and this is the sum of these costs. It is around 2 million. So this is how I can get that this salesperson 1 has sold products of worth around 2 million. But this is just to look at. If you want to show someone, you cannot do that. The other way to do the same thing is by pivot tables. So let's remove this filter first. I use Ctrl Z. Again, I have removed the filter. Now let's select the table again. Go to insert, pivot table. Now we can add a pivot table to new sheet. As I have already selected the range. If I have not selected this table, then I have to select the range from here. Now if I want pivot table on the new sheet or in the similar existing sheet, if I want the pivot table here, I can use it here as well, but I want it on a new sheet, so I will create it. Now here you see all these columns we have in our table: salesperson, product, region, customer, and so on. And this is where our pivot table will be. So if we remember our question, what we had to do is the total sales made by each salesperson. So to do that, we will add salesperson to this row. To go to this row, click on add and add salesperson. As you can see, we have salesperson from 1 to, these are the total number of salesperson we have. Now in values, we can add the total cost. So this is the sales made by each salesperson. This is the sales made by salesperson 1, around 2 million. This is the sales made by salesperson 2, salesperson 3, salesperson 4, salesperson 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it looks very fine and you can show it to anyone and they can see that this is the sales made by each salesperson, and we don't have to filter out salesperson 1, salesperson 2 again and again and then sum these total cost. Now to see which customer the salesperson have sold how much amount of furniture, then we can add customers to this column. So if I add customer in this column, you can see the salesperson 1 has sold furniture of this amount to furniture, around this amount to home spas. To see the count that how many number of furnitures this salesperson 1 has sold to each customer, we can change this total cost from sum. It is automatically sum. We can change it from sum to count. Now as you can see, the salesperson 1 has sold 17 furniture to furniture, 14 to home spas, 14 to hometown, 15 to pepper fry, 11 to renticle, and the total is 71. And if you want to order this, as this is the maximum and the minimum is I guess 55. Now if you want to order this grand total, if you want maximum above or minimum below, then you can order it from this rows. So we have this salesperson and you can see the order is ascending and sort by a salesperson. If I change it from count total, then if I change it from grand total and make it descending from ascending, as you can see, the 119 is above and 52 is below, which is least. So this is how you can order it. If you want to change the column which you want to order it, you can also change it. Now moving forward, you can also use region to filter the data. Suppose you want to exclude some regions from the data from this pivot table. So you can add a filter. So here you have a filter option. Add a filter if you want to add region. You have region as a filter, so it is showing all items. So if you click here, you can select any region or you can deselect any region. So suppose I want to deselect Northwest, click on Northwest, press OK. The Northwest region sales has gone. Similarly, if you want to remove Northeast and want Northwest again, click OK and the Northeast is gone. So this is how you can see that this pivot table has summarized the data very beautifully, and we can get the amount of meaning we can get from this table is much higher than we were getting earlier. Now if you want to see sales made every month, then we can replace the salesperson with date as well. So we have this salesperson. If I remove this and add date here, as you can see we have sales with each date. Now it is by dates. If I want it by month, I have to select a date, right click, create pivot data group and change it to months. So it is sales by month. Similarly, I can change it to year as well. Go to create pivot data group and select year from here. It is the sale by year. Now let's select month again. So this is sale made each and every month. And if I remove this filter, now this is the sales made in each and every month. Similarly, if you want to combine these two companies, suppose these companies were merged and you want to combine these companies as one, select these two columns, right click, create pivot group, and it has been grouped. If you click on this minus sign, you will see that 19 and 14 will be combined. As you can see, it is 33 now, and these are the group. Next are the slicers, which are just like filters but more convenient. So if you want to add a slicer here, let's first remove this edit pivot table and then select the table, go to data, and then add a slicer. So here's the slicer. I have to select the column. So if I want to add a slicer on, let's say, region, so I can move it as well. So if I move it here, so I can select the regions from here as well. I can remove the region. That's okay. I can edit this slicer as well. Go to customize. You can change the colors. So text color, let's say gray. Background color, let's say sky blue. It looks better. You can also resize it as well, and you can move it anywhere. So this was about pivot tables and how you can create them, how you can add filters to them, how you can add slicers to them. You just have to add columns and see the values and output, which brings meaning to the table. Now we will move to the next topic. Thank you.